Hello everybody and welcome back to Yalan app. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to book flight tickets online with China Airlines. So if this is something that you want to be able to do, well then this video is going to be perfect for you. So what you're going to do firstly is to open up Google on either your computer or also on your mobile, and then you're going to search for China Airlines. As you can see, so search for China Airlines, and then you're going to select this result right here, as you can see. So just click on this result because it should now take you to this page right here, which is perfect. So what you're going to do now on this page, because it actually quite conveniently gives us right here the opportunity already on the home page to actually select our flight. So as you can see, it also gives us one way, like possibility to book our flight just one way. So it means that you're just going to book one ticket. You're not going to book a ticket back basically. And you can also click on round trip, which basically means that you're going to book a ticket there, but also you're going to book a ticket to go back home as well. I hope it makes sense. But from, you're going to write the exact airport that you're going to fly from. So I'm just going to take Hong Kong just as an example for this tutorial. And then I'm going to I'm going to fly to Singapore. Let's say I want to fly from Hong Kong to Singapore, and I want to fly from 13th of August, and I want to return on the 18th of August, I guess. So let's say that this is this is exactly what I want to be able to book, but make sure that everything in here, by the way, is correct. So you're going to write from the city correct in here and to also the correct city, as you can see, and then from this date and to that date that you want to be able to book. And also guess how many passengers is it. So as you can see, there's also age requirements for kind of like different passengers right here, as you can see. So I'm an adult, so I'm just going to take me, myself, nobody else is going to fly as an example. So just me, as you can see, one adult. And then cabin, you can select economy, premium economy, or business. I'm just going to take economy for this tutorial because it's the cheapest one, and I think that this is the most popular choice that most people fly with, basically. And also, if you have a promo code, you can enter it in here, as you can see, or a corporate ID, as you can see. You can also enter this one right here. But when you're done, just click on search flights. Just a second. And as you can see, please make sure you travel with valid visa for visit or transit country, as you can see. And we can also click on next right here. And by the way, sometimes when you do click on next, you get like an error message on China Airlines. I don't know why that is. Just go back and try again, and hopefully it will work. I tried to book flight tickets before, and when I clicked on next, it just gave me like an error message. But if it happens for you, just go back and try again, basically. That fixed my issue. And as you can see, it also gives me the prices right here. I can see the exact price on the Tuesday. You can also like change the dates in here if you want to, obviously. But let's say that I want to be able to, and this is, by the way, this is two, obviously. This is from Hong Kong to Singapore. You're going to firstly choose the departure flight right here. So I'm going to take this one. This one seems to be the fastest, and it always, I think, gives us the fastest alternative up front, which is pretty good. So this one is 8 hours and 5 minutes. You can also click on details in here, and you will be able to see from Hong Kong this time to Taipei in Taiwan, and from Taipei you're going to fly to Singapore. So we have to actually change one time right here as well, just so you know, and you will be able to see it in the details exactly how it is, obviously. And I'm going to select economy, and then there's these three alternatives in here, as you can see. I'm just going to take this basic right here, but if you want to be able to have any others in here, so obviously make sure to double check so that you actually select the correct one for you. But I'm just going to take this one, scroll all the way down in here, and click on confirm and continue, as you can see. So now we're going to book our return flight, obviously. So you can also see there's different date that you can choose if you want to be able to return on different date instead. But I'm just going to keep this one for now. And I'm going to scroll down. And once again, it gives us the most fastest flight up front, which is amazing, by the way. Great job, China Airlines. This is great thing that we can see our flight, basically the first one right here being the fastest. So I'm just going to take this one, obviously. And you can also click on details on this one to see exactly how the flight is going to be. So as you can see, from Singapore to Taipei and from Taipei to Hong Kong for the return flight. I'm just going to click right here, going to select this one, scroll all the way down, click on confirm and continue, as you can see. It's just going to load here for us in just a second. And as you can see, it also gives us the summary in here. So from Hong Kong to Singapore and the return flight in here as well. So as you can see, I will fly at this time and I will arrive at this time right here, which is not that bad, but it still takes 8 hours to fly there, obviously, but it's not too bad, in my opinion. From Singapore, though, I have to fly in the night time here. So yeah, from 2 o'clock in the night, and I will arrive at 10 o'clock in Hong Kong. And yeah, it's going to be 8 hours right here, the flight as well. So yeah, you will be able to see the summary in here. So double check so that everything is correct for you. Don't make any don't make any payments for the wrong date or the wrong flight hours, basically. So just double check everything. And if everything is okay, you will be able to see the total price in here as well. So for me, it's basically 5,000 Hong Kong dollars, as you can see. And I think it will always give you the price in the currency that you're flying from. As I'm flying from Hong Kong, it's going to give me the Hong Kong dollars. But I think if I was flying from Singapore, it will give me like in Singapore dollars instead. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is how it works. And you can also read the detailed baggage policy in here if you want to, and the fair condition, obviously, and click on see price details for even more details on the price, basically. But if you feel like everything is okay, you are quite happy with this flight, everything here seems to be good and correct for your situation, just click on confirm. And then you should be taken here. So now the title, as I'm a man, I'm going to take Mr. in here, and then you're going to write your given name and middle name as on passport, and then the family name on passport in here as well. I think this is the first name and middle name, and this is your last name if I understand it correctly. I think it's like this. And then if you have some frequent flyer airlines, so for example, if you fly frequently with China Airlines, and you can also enter your card number in here. I think this is to collect frequent flyer points. I'm not 100% sure. I have never done this myself, but I guess it has something to do with that. And your contact information. This is very important, by the way. Make sure that you write your email address in here and confirm it, and make sure that you have access to that email address so that everything is correct, because most likely you will get your ticket when you book your ticket and you pay for it, you will get it on your email. And also in here, your country code. So for example, if you live in Hong Kong or you have a Hong Kong number, you can select your country code in here, and then also enter your correct mobile phone number in here as well. Make sure to double check so that everything is correct, because if it's not and you get your ticket like the wrong email address, that is a headache, because you need to contact the customer support, and yeah, it's going to just give you extra headache without any reason. So just double check so that everything is okay. And then you need to obviously read the privacy and cookie policy as well. Then select this one when you have. And then when everything in here is done, just click on confirm. And the last step is going to be for you to actually provide them with your payment method. So how you want to be able to pay, basically. And when you have confirmed your payment and you have paid, you will get your ticket to your email address most likely. And that is basically exactly how to book your flight online on China Airlines.